How's it going everyone? I'm Zfiles and today I'm going to be showing you my Winter Wonderland build. I started this build at the start of December and luckily I finished it in time for Christmas, which is tomorrow for me, Australian time. I built this on the Ascendant Architect server, which is a building contest server that is free to enter. If you want more information on that, I'll put in the description below, as well as a Discord link to Ascendant Architects. So I went big this month because I just hit 100 subscribers, thank you for that. And at the start of this month I wanted to make something for my subscribers, and it took a whole month and I'm like at 170 subscribers now, so it's a bit late but I'm finally here. So yeah, let's just go into it. So here's the entrance. We just have some Winter Wonderland flags, Christmas trees, and a bunch of lights. So all these lights lead up to the gate. There's so many mods in this, which is why this gate looks like that, and we have these lights and stuff. So it just keeps going, and there's a nice natural path here. So we have more flags here. Then here we have the gingerbread house. We also have that guy who escaped from something. I'll show you soon what he escaped from. So here's the gingerbread house. This is, I like how this turned out. It's not as good as Kane's one. That's also on the server. You can see that if you go to the Ascendant Architects YouTube channel, because there'll be a video on his as well soon. So inside the gingerbread house, we'll just go inside. These doorways are so small, so you have to crouch to get in. So we have a wreath here, some nice decorations. I have gingerbread men everywhere. So there's like one in each room. There's also one in the bedroom. I'm super happy to get in the bed. That's a bit weird. Why you like that? So then here we have the dining room with the Christmas tree and presents. Every building, well every like house building, I put a Christmas tree and the presents. And we have oh, the lights off. I mean the fire. I think I have wood. Okay, there you go. I also put like, what's this called? Fireplace screen. So yeah, I put that. You can sit down and watch it next to another two happy gingerbread men. And there's a rug there. This is the kitchen, and there's windows all around. You can see the next thing from here as well. So the next big part is the garden for this house. So we just have tons of stones and bushes. Most of this stuff is actually like, I need it, like it's useful to have, but it's like for the mods. So you guys probably don't know what this stuff does. Like the bee tree, it gives you what's this called, dreaded bee honey. So only people who play ARK will know what that is. But there's some non-modded crops here, but they died apparently because I wasn't fertilizing them. We even have a scarecrow here and a seed crafter, stuff like that. So we have this nice fence as well, another modded thing. Basically everything here is modded. And you also have a chimney there from the fireplace. So this is the gingerbread house. I'll try and get above it because I did some decorating on the roof. Yeah, all this. It looked too plain when it was just the ceiling, so I put like all this stuff here to make it look like icing. And also for all the roofs I put this icicle stuff to make it stick out more. Oh yeah, and all these icing swells, these are also like, I placed them one by one. So next we have this one. This was just a random thing. For some reason I just started putting down these rugs thing, these blue Persian rugs, and then I just made into a pen for the Winter Wonderland Griffin. He's blue because he's from mod. He's a heavenly griffin normally. Oh yeah, the rates on this server, they're super crazy. Oh no, I built this all in survival mode, but we have like insane stats, and these mods help out so much. And the animals in the wild, the creatures I mean, they can spawn up to level 300. So that's why this guy's so good level. So next we just go up the path and put a bunch of lampposts as well to light up the way. So here we have the snow fights with the snowman there. This one is where the Dodicarus escaped. So super bright in here. So we still have one Dodicarus in here. I don't know how they keep getting out. they like somehow jump over this. This one is unclaimed because there's a tame limit of 25. I'm lagging a lot here, so I unclaimed a lot of creatures to make it go higher than 25 for me. So yeah, we have the snowman, Christmas tree. There was no snowballs in the mod. I mean, in all of the mods, couldn't find any. So I just made them point at each other. These people are from S+, so you should know, most people should know what that is. And we also have a sled here, so hard to get up. And we have some more snowmen. We have different types as well. We have a bucket snowman. We have a, what's this? A Gaia snowman, and a bunch of stuff. And we just have a giant woman. Don't know why she's so tall. This guy's like way shorter. I'm a bit taller than him. So yeah, this is the snow fight section. Oh yeah, we also have like 2 kids who made a snowman, a bucket snowman, and they're jumping for a picture, but it looks kind of weird. They're just like floating. So I just come to the path again. Oh, here it is. So up here we have the Santa's workshop. There's a billboard here, but the trees keep growing back. I think you can see it now. Yeah, Santa's workshop. There's an arrow. So here we just have some nutcrackers and some candy canes. What's this called? Standing candelabra. So you just go up the stairs, and these red doors open automatically. We have a rug here. The first room here. This is the kitchen. Yeah, this is just the kitchen. And then here is the bedroom. And here we have the, I guess, lounge room. And also the eating room. There's a bunch of cookies here. Oh, I lagged. I have so much ping on this server because I'm in Australia. There's also a roasted pig and a mug. Oh, the fire went out here as well. I'll just put them. There you go. So this is a Christmas tree and the presents. So this here is just the hallway. You can see the wreath there. So this place, I don't even know what this section is. It's just like, this is how Santa finds out where to put presents, and people, I mean the elves, are taking their presents to Santa. I love this guy the best because he's like walking, so useful. And he's just like ready to give the presents away once the elves fill up his sleigh with presents. Here's a reindeer, a spare one, so he's just eating some food, like while he waits for it's his turn, I guess. We have a bunch of spare sleighs, a staircase that goes up to the next level. This level just has a bunch of elves, trains taking presents across, and there's just tons of presents over here. Yeah, there's a huge pile. So this is just where they like exchange the presents. And then the final room. Wish I could jump off the staircase. Oh, I can. For some reason it guards me. So in this room we have the, it's kind of like what makes the toys into presents. So the toys go across, and this machine they turn into presents. They get packed, I mean wrapped, and then the presents keep going. Then they go over to the other side. So this is Santa's workshop. So I'll just go back down. Good thing I'm so fast. Super fast. Oh yeah, there we just have random tech stuff. Like that, this is a HG teleporter. And these are just some tech replicators. I accidentally made 2. Because this one is just plus. This one is just vanilla. I made this one first accidentally. Oh yeah, I'll go over here first. So we have some lamps more. Then this is the like back entrance. It has 2 entrances. It has the small one and the big one. And it has those same bushes that were at the front. This side is super steep. We have a flag there as well. Another Winter Wonderland one. So go back over here. So this is the igloo. It's not the best one in this whole Winter Wonderland thing. Especially how it looks when you go around. It's like spiky. From the top it doesn't look as bad, and from far away. And I should have used snow, I guess. Doesn't really matter, because I guess there's ice and snow igloos. It was hard to build it on uneven land as well, like it wasn't completely flat. I had to have all these floating invisible walls to keep this all up, because this mod doesn't allow floating structures, so that was super hard to make. So I should go back on the path. So here we have a path I made, because this one's natural, this one is just a bunch of shag rugs, because I didn't want to go like all the way outside just to get to this next part. So some more shag rugs and then a ramp. So here we have the stable where baby Jesus is. He had to be a monkey because the S Plus mannequins, they look so weird when they're small and they glitch out. They like go inside of the feeding trough. We also have some stable animals. There used to be a sheep and a Daedon, then a manticore attacked and those two things died. He was on like 1 HP when it attacked. This guy was like half health, and for some reason they didn't fight back either. The manticore was from a mod, the dreadful manticore. So this next one is the Grinch castle. Inside it is the Grinch cave. So this is, it's like all this stuff and how it's angled really. That's also from a mod, and I was so confused with it, and I finally understood how to use it, and now it's like this. So I have a normal vanilla gate here. Then we have the Grinch. He's so small. I thought it was gonna be like a lot bigger when I summoned him. When I like used, there was like Santa cookies that you can make, and when you eat them, Grinch just appears in an egg and you can hatch it, and it's way smaller than I thought it would be. And I tried to get him on the throne, but he didn't want to, so I just put him there. This can be like Krampus's throne or something. Maybe this can just be Krampus. So then here is the wolf den. This is also useful. It gives you dread rabies, which is used for one of the mods. Just close escape, and then won't close. Oh, lagging out again. So then on this side, we have all the brood mother trophies. I killed every single boss. Well, these 4 bosses, all the island ones and the scorched earth one. And I can do that because this isn't on the island map. This is on the Hope map. But one of the mods allows you to make a Gaia portal, and it just summons the creatures into the map instead of you going to the arena. So they're actually super easy to kill because of my OP dragon. I'll show you soon. Here's some more dragon heads, spider heads, monkey heads, and manticore heads. So we'll go back out now. You can also get on top, but you have to like climb. Oh no, there's a blizzard. This is one of the bad things about being in the snow, but it's better than rain. How do I get up? There you go. Okay, so up here I did like stone ceilings and the modded ceilings, so it looks kind of weird, and I painted the stone ceilings to be black so that it would match more. It still doesn't match that well though. Oh yeah, there's a star on top of the manger. I mean, the stable as well. So we'll just go back to the path, main path. So up here, there's just a bunch of more lamps, and the natural path. Then here we have some more Winter Wonderland flags, the lamps, and the candy canes. And then here, I'll go here first. This is the first thing I built out of all this Winter Wonderland. I built this Z-Files cabin. The sign is so annoying because it can only fit this many characters. I wanted to put like maybe Z-Files cabin instead of ZF cabin, but I couldn't fit it. At least the light is nice. So we have a bunch of lights. These lights you can get in vanilla. We have wood, backwards wood, because I wanted to make it look different from normal. We have the glass windows and stuff. I also did window and then doorway to make it look like a bigger window. We just have a compost bin. I actually use this like it's not for aesthetics. And then here we have a trade box. This is how people can give me gifts and stuff. I actually use this a lot with like some of the friends on the server. And then here's the Santa hats. So this is just a bunch of Santa hats that I made. I could make it in this, like, ARK's Christmas tree, where I get all the Christmas stuff. Oh yeah, also for the door, I did a wooden dinosaur gate, because a normal doorway would be too small. And I also put this guy over here, the Kintoon. I always put him in here because he's like my main mount. So we have all of these as well, smithy. That one is also modded. This is modded. That's modded. That's modded. That's modded. That's modded. That's modded. That's modded. This is still modded because it's S+. This is, yeah, basically everything in here is modded. And some of the things look good, like this one, but the Gaia Shrine kinda stands out too much. Doesn't really suit it, but I use these things. Like, I have so much stuff in here, and it's super useful. So we have some beds here, with bedside tables, with candles, and this side has a mug. We have all the storage, and the fridge. This is so good, because it works as a fridge, but it doesn't even need fuel. That's also modded. Then we have ammo box, artifacts box, but I just keep the flags in here now. I used to have artifacts because that's what I used to summon the bosses, but I used up all the artifacts and just have these flags in here now. I also have a bookshelf. I don't even have much blueprints. I have tons of saddles as well. Like all these saddles. Oh no, I grinded all of them, never mind. I used to have way more saddles. So here we have some presents, suitcases, bonsai tree, light construction, Gaia forge, HG smithy, rustic sofa, gibble bench. All that stuff is still modded, but I needed it. Like, it's useful, not for aesthetics. We have more useful things. I guess crafting benches, you can call them. This table I put because this food tray looks plain on its own. You can craft food in here, actual eating food and decorative food, like this. I made that from there. So right here we have the balcony with some more Christmas lights, different type though, different from that one right there. We have this one. This one like flashes red and green. It keeps glitching out. If you like get out of render, then the color turns off. Like, you can see it, the light, but the actual light thing, as you can see now, it's colored. To fix it, I just turn off the generator and turn it back on. So here we have a figurehead, Miss Figurehead, and another crafting table. It looks nice, this one. So then back in here we have the forge, so called fireplace. We have the sofa, some more chairs, a table, and a bear rug, and we have food on the table. This took so long to make all this. We have a bunch of, what do you call this stuff? Electrical stuff, I guess. When I got to this tier, I just put it all up here. And I have a map here just for decoration. You can sit down and look at the map. So the snow, I mean the roof is snow because it's like in the snow, obviously. So that's why it looks like that. I would have put wood on like the bottom, but I don't know how to do that. Don't know how to make double ceilings. And the lights go all around on every window. I'll fly around it soon once I get on this Kintoon. So yeah, I did all of this in survival mode, and all of these creatures I used to help me out. I think all of them here are modded. Yeah, all of them, because the vanilla ones are so horrible compared to this. Like, look at this guy's health, and I can ride him. It's a giant dimorph. I love this guy. This was my main mount. This guy, this was a gift from someone on the server. This was so hard to tame. had to go to the redwoods to find it. Dingaling, he's kind of glitched out. His center hat is like between his legs. We have 3 dreadful Rexes. Oh, Gohan. This is my best one. Look at it. Oh wait, their health is bad, I think. I'll pull out this thing. Let me see creature stats. So this one has 500,000 health. I said that's bad because look at this penguin's health, 5 million. I'll take that back out. But this guy does so much damage. He does like 20,000 each bite. But this guy is my main fighting mount because his breath is so powerful. I'll just go show you quickly. He's so fast as well. Oh, I'm encumbered. Okay, I can't show you then. Well, he shoots breath like that. I glitched out. There you go, can't see it. And that does like so much damage. Does like 70 damage each breath thing in total. So we have the Guy Bunny, named it Puredu. I don't know how to say that, from Dragon Ball though. We have the S Plus item collector. Oh yeah, this guy, he just drops like every single egg in the game, then this picks it up, which is so useful. It also picks up poo from all the creatures. So here we have the penguin party. So here we have the King Kairukus, 3 of them. These guys produce so much organic polymer. They almost died, like they were so close to dying, even though they have so much health. Because of this, the feeding trough, I didn't have any fish meat in there. That's the only thing they eat. I also have a, what's this called? It's called like a topiary penguin. Landscape topiary Kairuku. So these are all the penguins I have for the penguin party. I thought that was like kind of a Christmas thing. So here we have the Christmas tree. This was so difficult. Some people have made much better Christmas trees even without mods, but this one, it was one of the mods has like redwood trees. So this is 6 redwood trees all placed inside of each other to make it have like more branches and stuff, because before it was just so skinny and ugly, and every single ornament I had to place down, which took so long, and it was so hard to get the ones up there at the top. I also have like these glowing lights. For some reason it's like out to the side like that. These icicles make that happen. These ones aren't really off to the side. They're where they're supposed to be. And the light in the middle thing, if you can see that, that just circles throughout it up to the top. And I place like, it goes around like that because it's on a right angle, and I just circled it around the tree. So there's about 30 of them, 30 of that light thing that I had to place. Same thing I used on the balcony at the cabin, lodge thing. So we have all the presents just at the bottom of the tree. This is where most of the presents are. Up here we have more creatures I used. All of these ones I just bred, so these just protect the place. I used mammoth to get wood, and I used the ice lamington to get stone. And up there is the Santa sleigh. So I'll get on my flying dude now. This guy has so much weight. He has 13,000. So up here we have Santa on the sleigh, and he's floating on glassy links, because with this mod, the Santa sleigh is from, he can't float, so I had to put glass ceilings that can float, and I made them invisible. So he's just there. That was a nice addition. Oh yeah, there's a star at the top of the Christmas tree. It's kind of weird because all of the tips of the trees are sticking out like that. This is what I meant by putting 6 trees inside each other. Yeah, they're all like that. And I wish there was a bigger star to put, because this one is way too small for this. And I'll show you, the top of this. We have the chimney. Looks a bit weird. Like it's not perfectly where it should be, because I'm not really good at chimney placing. Then here we have all the windows on the outside. You can see all the lights. So I'll just do an aerial, a bird's eye view of the whole place. Okay, this has a chimney as well. I like where I placed that though. So we have the igloo and all this. Shut off all of this. So yeah, this was my Winter Wonderland that makes the whole server lag so much because of all the decorations inside. It's like so much to render. I crashed so many times here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe and like and let's out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.